I am having a bad morning right now. It's, when you get to the age where you look back on your life and everything you have ever done, you regret it. Well, that's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at. Uh, and I'm speaking for all women. I don't care what color you is, what race, what creed, religion, or whatever. You have people in your life that don't do nothing but bring you nothing but misery. Okay, 2 seconds of happiness. Okay, thank you. The rest of it, the rest of the day, you just dealing with it. And I know I'm not, I know, but you don't give up. You don't give up. You ride it all the way out because you're the one that bought the ticket for this train ride. So you're going to have to just ride it all the way there, all the way out. And that's what I have made my mind up to do. Now, when is it time to get off? Well, you know when it's time to get off. When you can't ride the train no more. You done paid for that ticket. So, it is time to get off. You done got where you wanted to go. So, time to get off. And you buy another ticket. I mean, you have that other train ride to go. Like I said, I was looking at this movie this morning, and it was about this black preacher back in the 60s. Probably further back than that, because they still had color. The color here and the color there and the white only and all that. And I'm telling you, I would rather have lived back then, because I would have known my lot in life. I grew up in a period of time where blacks were pretty much getting over, as they thought. Father worked at Chrysler. Mother had a job working as a maid, and then she got a job working at a hospital. So they was making pretty good money. We was living in a nice neighborhood. They had nice car, nice clothes, nice church. But they forgot the struggle. They didn't tell us about the struggle. They didn't give us prepared for what's coming. I didn't even know about the prejudice, the race problem. Oh, well, looking at it on TV or hearing about a riot here, when you're young, you don't really pay no attention. I don't even think my parents even said anything, gave it a second thought when Martin Luther King died. Omega ever died. And, but if I knew what I knew now, there's no way in the world I would not have been out there in the forefront. Struggling. Out there with our black brothers and sisters out there, showing the world that no, we're not going to take it anymore. But no, instead I'm out here making mistakes after mistakes. Out here having babies by men that were no good. Drinking, getting high, partying, doing everything possible to ruin my life. And didn't know I was ruining my life. Just thought that's what you do. Because the schools don't teach you how to be a black person in America. Your parents don't teach you how to be a black person in America. Because it is a certain way that black people have to live and think and see things in America. Anywhere in the world, really. Because no matter where we go, we still the most hated, the most wanted, dead. And we didn't know that. We thought we had it going on because we had a car, we had food. While our black brothers and sisters out here struggling. And it's just sad. It's just sad. I grew up in a family that I cannot remember one time that they took us somewhere where we seen any kind of struggle, no places of interest, no civil rights. Even though I'm totally against civil rights, because to me, why are you fighting for something that you already have? Nobody can take your civil rights away from you. Only thing they can do is take your life, and that's what they do. I would rather be dead than sit up there and let some white man talk to me that way. And I would try to take as many out with me as I can, because that's just the way it is. That's what we do here on this planet. We kill or be killed. And the education that we had, oh, brother. No wonder, because none of my inhibition was being fed with this so-called education that we have in these schools. And when you have parents that don't really care about education, oh, you is sunk. Oh, like a tire. You're just sunk. And I'm just saying because I'm kind of just upset because you know what? When you're living with people that have no ambition at all, it's like they just going through the motions because somebody told them, oh, you have to have a good job. Oh, you have... What do your soul say? And I am dealing with a family that have no soul. They just have a life. They could be snuffed out at any minute because us as black people just cannot get it together on being together, fighting for one another instead of fighting each other. And these black folks think they supposed to have it all, supposed to have all this good stuff and all this material stuff, and not just content with what they have and try to keep what they have. I'm like, really? Are we really that naive? The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter S. Woodson. Reading. And I'm just going to read this first page, chapter 1. The Seat of Trouble. The educated Negroes have the attitude of contempt toward their own people because in their own as well as in their mixed schools, Negroes are taught to admire the Hebrew, the Greek, the Latin, and the Teuton. That's Teuton. And to despise the African. Of the 100 of Negro high schools recently examined by an expert in the United States Bureau of Education,